gamers are too what now? Gamers are too what? Are you kidding me? They're still trying to go with this. Or actually, this is an article that's just collected all of their little hate takes over the years, or however long. I didn't skim that far down. There's a lot of these little hate takes that they've been just using against. For what? For prejudice? For jealousy? Like what? To get back at people for. Why? Because they go into school and they're not smart enough to realize that some white guys did some bad things way back then. Equals white man bad. It's like they're taking out they're taking every third word and hearing what the teachers are saying in these schools, right? Right? It's copy and paste. C's get degrees, education. The dumbest kid is like kind of the standard, and everybody else can just kind of put in no effort, and everybody's about as dumb as the dumbest kid. That's how we are now, right? That's where we're at. So this guy, writing under an alias, collected a whole bunch of little articles here. And I don't blame him for writing under an alias, because, come on, you really want people to, like, come after you and dox you and go to your workplace just for saying, hey, stop picking on us, stop picking on people. Maybe that's, I don't know, ist of something, right? Why is it a problem that white men play video games? It's not. All kinds of people play video games. There's a lot of black guys who play video games too. They, every time when I would go into GameStop, it's like you'd see the black guys buy the sports games, the white guys play the nerdy RPGs. And it depends. Sometimes the white guys play the sports games, and the black guys play the RPGs. Whatever you want to say. The people play video games of all walks of life, all nationalities, all everything. It doesn't matter. Oh, these people with their little hate takes. I hate that they're allowed to say this is news, right? That they're allowed to run with this narrative. And this he's got a whole list of these little quotes. Why doesn't the Times ever write these stories about black overrepresentation in professional basketball? It seems that the Times has a problem with white men as a racial group. Yeah, I think they might. See, because that would be a positive stereotype. Maybe I don't know. What are the rules this week? Just tell me what the rules are this week. Oh wait, we can't even do that because no one can agree on that. 3 out of 4 people working in the gaming industry are men. Almost the same proportion identifies as white. All of those numbers have hardly budged since 2015, according to surveys conducted by the nonprofit International Game Developers Association. If you're a young person of color playing games, you don't see yourself represented, said Michu Kandaker, a professor at New York University's Game Center. That kind of instills in you the sense that maybe I don't really belong. Does it though? Because I don't look like anything like the things I play as. I don't look like a red dinosaur. And Red Yoshi is the best Yoshi in Mario Kart. And yeah, I play it almost every night. My Nintendo name, my username over there is the same as my Twitter handle. And hey, if you want to follow me over on Twitter or like, subscribe, share, all the things, definitely do so. And friend me on Nintendo Switch, whatever. I don't get. All right, let's assume. Let's make some assumptions here, since he already did. Let's assume that a young person of color is going to be playing, I don't know, a Yokai Watch. Let's just say he's going to be playing Yokai Watch, right? You're playing as like a team of cats. You're controlling either the boy or the girl, and you go back and forth. I don't look like either of these kids because they're both Japanese. Where's my representation? Or sometimes you're playing as the ghosts too. Same thing, Mario Kart, you're playing as Yoshi. I don't look like a little plumber or anything. It depends on what video game you're playing. And you know what? Let's assume he's going to play a sports ball game. Right? He's going to be playing as the actual teams. And I've seen a couple of these playthroughs of these. you go from player to player. Like, you'll be throwing the ball and you throw it to somebody, and then that's the next player you control. So you're controlling actual real life existing people on the sports ball team, and he can choose whichever people. And I think he can also create a lot of these games. You can create how you want to look depending on the game. You do know there's like more than one different type of video game, right? You got games like Minecraft where people go around dressed in like Darth Vader skins. I'm just saying. You got VR chat where they go around in the Ugandan Knuckles meme. So, or as anime girls. So a lot of the time, and guess what? A lot of the time guys will play as chicks because they like looking at her butt. Sorry to disappoint all of you little Gamergate people back there, but back in the day, you would play as Lara Croft, you would use the naked skin cheat code, and you would look at her naked. When I play Friday the 13th, I'll stick the camera up underneath Tiffany and look up her really, really short shorts because, I'm a perv like that. And it's a video game. She doesn't care. She's pixels. Pixels don't have feelings. All right? Same thing when I'm playing Senran Kagura and feeling the girls up. That's the game. You grab them and you bounce, right? And you can do all these things. You can squirt water on them. It's great. They don't care. They're pixels. And you play on Nintendo Switch. You have the realistic Joy-Cons. You can kind of feel the. It's amazing. But these people are just, I don't really belong. Seriously, you know what? Maybe if you need to see yourself in a video game and you're too dumb to know how to change your character, maybe you shouldn't be playing it. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter who you are, what color you are. That's just really a level of common sense that you kind of need in the gaming scene if you're going to be starting a video game. 9 times out of 10, you're playing first-person shooter or something. All you see is the guy's hands and the gun anyway. Just saying. The lack of diversity in mainstream gaming games made by I play as a red freaking dinosaur in the most mainstream of mainstream games ever, Mario Kart. You can play as a ghost. You can play as Princess Peach in a cat outfit. You can play as Mario. You can play as Bowser, a giant lizard turtle fire-breathing dragon bad guy. What? Oh, God. Lack of diversity in mainstream gaming, games made by the handful of large development companies can be cynical, turning people away from the industry. Well, maybe they're cynical because they're dealing with a bunch of censorship and assholism. Maybe we're dealing with a lot of this AAA gaming stuff that I don't really cover too much on my channel, but sometimes I'll get into a rant about where they're crapping out the same copy and paste game every year. It's the same Assassin's Creed game pretty much every year. It's just a new location, Sometimes you're in ancient Greece, sometimes you're in ancient Egypt. Who cares, right? Sometimes you're on a boat. Whatever. It's the same game over and over again, is the point. Same thing with Mario Kart. It's the same game. I'm still driving around as Yoshi. I can just make him red now to match my hair. Ms. Lynn, 21, said the game Queering Space-Time is an attempt to put forth a positive representation of queer relationships often overlooked in games and media. You know what? I've had gay sims for 20 years. Bite me. Seriously, bite me. I am LGBT. I am a female gamer. The B. It's okay. I'm the hot and sexy kind. I'm not the bitchy lesbian kind. No, it's the I've had gay sims for 20 years since the first game, right? You can do what you want depending on the game. If you don't find the representation you want in one game, go to the next one. There's a billion games on Steam. They had a whole queer game sale on Steam the other day. And fine, good for you. You have games with these themes, like the Dream Daddy games. Great. I play Terraria where I dig a hole in the ground until I reach the hell level and then I start over and then I fight unicorns and stuff because that's what you do. It's like Minecraft, only 2D. I play Yokai Watch. I don't need representation. I'm the type of person I will get in and just say, let me do the default character because I don't care how my character looks because you're not going to see him anyway. Usually in dating sims, you have to impress the character. It's a sort of one-sided. Yeah! That's how they are. They're always like that. But guess what? You can choose other characters if you want. If you don't want a harem dating sim, choose the gay ones. There's some, there's dating sims out there where you can date tanks. There's some way you can date pigeons. I'm not kidding. I used to remember Random Game User 42 used to be a Let's Player. I used to play quite a few of these, right? They have games like that. They have representation in games. They have Katawa Shoujo, which is all disability representation. You know, one girl doesn't have arms, one girl doesn't have legs, one girl's blind. I think you can fall in love with the boy too if you want, or something. I don't know if you can, but I don't know if you can do guy on guy relationships. But there's gay characters in those too. Like, just play, and that's a free to play game. These people, queer for women resistant. I'm fine. I'm done dealing with this stuff. I can't think of anything more harmless than playing video games, right? And they got a clownfish video, they got a quartering video. Both good YouTube channels. Oh, look, I like the Cuphead. I like Cuphead. I love Cuphead. I played the crap out of Cuphead. So, point is, he's hopefully we'll see more of these articles calling out this bull crap. What do you guys think? I'm just tired of everybody having to be put into these little boxes and compartmentalized to be. They do it so they can hide behind a shield of criticism, right? So you can say, how dare you criticize this person? They're insert, whatever Wokemon sub-representation label that you have, oh, they're a bee. You can't, they're a wham and you can't make fun of them. You're whamming and they're protected. All right, and that's all it is. They're trying so hard to find something to keep themselves protected because they were coddled as children. They all got medals. They all got awards. No child was left behind. And they've turned into this. I am Mecha Random 42, and I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!